Hey boos, hey, welcome back to your girl's channel. Now for today's video, y'all, we got a girl giving us a story time about how she feels like her friend put her life in danger. And I haven't heard the full story, so we're gonna have to decide together whether we think that her life was really in danger or not. Okay, now let's get into it.
And as I came to grab her stuff because she was yelling at me, she put her hands on me.
I never had someone touch me before. Good morning. This is a story time of a pick-me girl. And she's very well known in the YouTube and TikTok community. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about how this girl called the cops on me. Love it. So we're leaving the club and I realize we're not all fam. She sees these two guys and they're like, hey, you guys are cute, let's go get food. And she's like, yeah, like, Kayla, can we go get food? And I was like, you know what, sure, let's go get food. So we are walking to the car and then I see that there's two separate cars that they're getting in. And I'm like, I don't like that. And
Red flag. Stick together, girls. Friends, stick together. The moment your friend ready to separate from you to be with a fool, to be with a man, girl, no, that ain't your friend, and red flag.
And they're like, come on, let's get in the car. And so she rides with one guy and I ride with the other one. We get to Surfside. It's now about like 3-something in the morning. And her guy calls my guy. And he's like, what's up? And he's like, can you pick up the food with your girl and bring it back to their car? And I'm like, why am I delivering food like I'm DoorDash? Like, where's she at? So I call her, like, are you good? No answer. So I pick up the food after it's been like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. So now it's like at least like 3-something, almost 4 o'clock in the morning. I go and I see her throw up all over outside his tessie. And I'm like, I just called the Uber. Let's go home. I'm good. I don't need to stay no more. She's like, no, I want to stay. And I like talked to him. So I was like, okay, like, let me know what time you want to go home. So then I go back to the car with the other guy and start eating the food. So this is where it gets crazy. So he was like, why'd you cancel the Uber? And I was like, she said y'all can take us home. He's like, no, baby girl, I gotta go to Virginia. And I'm like, oh, like let me call her, like, and text her that you're not taking me home. Calling her, texting her. Let me show you guys the receipts.
This is becoming too much already. First of all, y'all shouldn't have separated. That's a bold move. I don't know if I just fear men too much or what the case may be. But no, we sticking together, sis. Or you gonna have to fight me because we're getting in this Uber and we're going home with your drunk ass. I don't care if this ruins our friendship. You're not staying with this guy, nor am I staying with this guy. Get your black ass out this car. Let's go. We could fight about this shit later, but we're leaving.
Texting her. Let me show you guys the receipts. Clearly, she's not answering her phone. 30 minutes go by, and I'm like freaking out. Did he kidnap her? What's going on? Like, I'm like, what is in the world's going on? How am I supposed to get home? I'm like, please call your friend. He calls a friend and like, oh yeah, we're in Bowie. She doesn't live in Bowie, and I'm staying the night at her house because I live all the way in Bmore. Like, that's an hour and some drive. So I'm like, why are you in Bowie? What? So then I'm like, can you tell her to call me? She's like, hey, what's up, girl? Like, nothing is wrong. I'm like, where are you at? How am I gonna get home? She's like, don't worry about it. I'm like, what do you mean don't worry about it? Like, I need to get home. She's like, call your Uber. I'm gonna be there at the same time you get there. And I'm gonna let us in. And I was like, okay. And she's like, and then worst case scenario, I can let you in the garage. But the garage is, I can't get inside still from the garage, so it's still cold. So I'm like, it's gonna be 41 degrees. Please, I need you to be there. She's like, yeah. I get the Uber and I go to her place and I'm sitting outside in my dress, freezing. And I'm like, where are you at? She's like, oh yeah, he's not taking me home.
41 degrees. Now, one thing about me that y'all probably don't know, but you're about to know now, I am anemic, okay? Yes, I've been diagnosed, okay, with each pregnancy and after. I don't know why I'm anemic, and I take my pills and everything that I'm supposed to take. I take all my vitamins and stuff, but whatever. I'm anemic. I'm always cold. Sorry for shouting in your ear. I be doing that sometimes. I'm sorry, boo, because I know that's annoying. I did not mean to shout in your ear like that. But I get cold fast. When that thermostat hits 75, child, it's cold. It's cold. Why is it at 75? It needs to be at least at 77 to 80 for me to be comfortable. I cannot be cold. My muscles get tense. They get all stiff. My back starts to ache. I despise being cold. We would have been done. We're done at this point. The whole friendship is over with because you could care less about my well-being. You could care less. And if you ask me, they could care less about each other's well-being because my friend ain't rolling off with nan boy by herself. That's how people come up missing. I wish I would let one of my homies roll off with some man we just met and we separate. Nope. No, we just gonna have to not be friends because if I literally cannot get you away from this man, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm gonna do everything in my power to get your butt to leave with me. But if I can't because you are an adult, no. I'm not about to put myself in crazy situations. It's too risky. And they could care less about each other's well-being, in my opinion.
I'm stuck in Bowie. I'll get an Uber. So then she finally arrives, like 20-ish minutes, and then I call her, see she's arrived. She's like, I'm coming. I'm like, why is it taking her so long to get to me? It's been another 10 minutes. I've been outside in 41 degrees weather for 30 minutes now in my dress. And I see her with Crocs on. She didn't leave with Crocs. So now I'm like, mute, quiet. I'm not saying nothing because this girl got me effed up, right? How dare you leave me outside for 30 minutes waiting in the cold and then you decide to go to your apartment first and then get me? So I'm not saying nothing to this girl and she's getting pissed. She's like, why aren't you speaking to me? Why are you upset with me? I'm not saying nothing. I'm like, open your door. I'm about to leave. And then, so we get in her apartment. I'm putting my jacket straight on. I'm getting out of there. I don't feel safe around this girl no more. I'm going home. She's then like, how dare you friggin' like say I'm a bad friend. Da-da-da. I'm like, because you are. And I don't effing like that shit. And she's just like, don't cuss at me in my own house. Get out. And I was like, baby girl, I was already on my way out. I already had my jacket on. I'm getting out. I'm packing up. She's like, you're not going fast enough. I'm calling the cops. I said, call the cops. Go ahead. Go right ahead. I'm in the bathroom stuffing my stuff because I don't feel comfortable around this girl no more. She is crazy. She then comes to me and grabs my arm and puts a bruise on my arm. We'll insert photos here. So now I'm like, oh, she came and touched me and touching my stuff. Don't touch me. And I pushed her in the tub because it's like, now that's self-defense because you don't touch me. And then she's like, she touched me. She touched me. Huh? Now I'm like, I'm scared. I'm running out of there. That girl is insane. You guys might know her as Alexa Marie. The girl who does hair and who is on Ozempic. Yeah. That's her. She's not a girl's girl. She's a pick-me girl. And yeah, don't be her friend. Don't associate with someone who's willing to put a guy she just met over your own safety in your own life. Stay away.
Now she just put this girl business out there. Girl, Alexa, Marie, you on Ozempic, bro? Alexa, you on Ozempic? Y'all better cut that Ozempic crap out of her. It ain't good for you. It ain't good for you. I wonder if Ice Spice holds an L on Ozempic, whatever. But anyways, y'all, what you think? I do think that in a way, yes, their lives were put in danger. It wasn't like a serious case or it wasn't like a serious situation of their lives literally being put in danger. But yes, anything could have happened because they were very negligent in that situation. They didn't care to be aware of their surroundings at all. They just hopped in these vehicles with these men that they didn't know and separated. That is the one thing you don't do on girls' night when you go out. You don't separate. You don't leave your girls with a man. y'all don't know. Make sure you got a picture of his ID, at least if you are going to leave your friend with him or something. Because having her location on ain't even enough. They will take these phones and crack them in a heartbeat. So y'all got to be smart out here. And I don't know. I'm not leaving my homegirl. She going to have to fight me. And we going to have to not be friends after this. But at the end of the day, as long as I can live with me knowing that I did the right thing, that's what matters to me. So, F the rest. These men is bisexual nowadays. And y'all just doing whatever because you think he cute or because you extra drunk or something. Y'all letting this alcohol take you down. But apparently this is what the Miss Alexa Marie looks like. Okay, I went and hunted her down a little bit. Had to figure out who she was. This is what she looked like, y'all. She's a beautiful girl. Very beautiful girl. And I love her smile personally. So I get why she probably gets a lot of attention, or they probably got a lot of attention while they were out. And I don't know, women like attention, especially when we're young. She's a very beautiful girl. She doesn't look like she would be that type of girl, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? She looks like the type to have more boundaries. But maybe she's not. You never know. We gotta wait to hear Alexa Marie's side of the story. So until then, this is what I got for y'all. Tell me what you think down below though. Did the girl put her life in danger? Do you think that the light-skinned girl was being a good friend? Do you think that she also was being a negligent friend? Do you think that they're both bad friends? What you think about it? Because, I don't know, I think that they was both young and dumb in this situation. Should have never separated to begin with. That is just my opinion. Tell me what you think. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget that I love y'all, and I hope to catch you in the next one.